Hi there, this is Joe here. Let's have a fun experience together. So, I've decided I'm going to do this. It's not scripted, so the first part of me explaining what the heck I've got in store for us today may sound completely random, but hopefully, when you do this experience a few times, you will take it further and explore more. And that is my intention for you, would be for you to practice this more and more and more, and journey to different places, and to call on different beings, and to find your answers and seek your own truths. And this is a very exciting experience to be able to be had when you completely surrender into it, trusting it, using your intuition, and knowing that whatever comes up for you along the way in this experience has purpose for you. So, are you excited? I am. So, um, I don't know what I want to call this experience, but we will have fun regardless. It doesn't need to have a name. So, setting intentions for these things is always quite helpful. Of course, if you have doubt or fear in your mind as you start processing and preparing yourself for something like this, potentially is not going to work out so fantastic. So, surrender into any worry or fear, feel excited, feel like there is going to be some magical experience for you. Don't have any preconceived notions how it's going to be, just accept it for what it is. Knowing, like anything, no one's perfect the very first time. Practice makes perfect. So, when you listen to this for a few times, just note where the meditation part starts or the journey experience starts, and then you can just jump in and not have to worry about this first blah, blah, blah of me just rattling off. I really would love it if you guys could practice it quite a few times and then potentially explore what New Earth looks like for you, and you wanting to practice this enough so you feel quite comfortable experiencing this while not being awake and not being asleep. You won't be able to put yourself into a trance, but it will be a very relaxing journey regardless of whatever mental state you're in. And I don't mean that in a relaxation state, I should say. So I should warn you that I will waffle quite a bit before we start, because I just want you to really understand the purpose of this and how powerful it could be for you. I know a lot of people don't want or can't really get into the swing of just being still and quiet and meditating. They find it sort of a little bit boring. So I was sort of thinking, if we give you a task to get out of your body, jump into your translucent body, and then explore with your translucent body places and connecting to other beings, that will be fantastic, and will strengthen your mind, strengthen your creative mind, strengthen your intuition. There is a lot that can be explored here. So I would love it for you to take this little experiment, little exercise, and expand on it, knowing that what I'm providing for you is a very basic example of how to get into your opaque body. I think I'm going to call it opaque body. I thought I was going to call it a crystalline body, but then I don't want to confuse people. So we'll just say um, it's like a copy paste of your physical body, but it's opaque. Or it could be pink or purple, I don't mind. Whatever you feel comfortable with, because this is not about following what Joe fucking says to you. It's more like following your intuition and feeling what's right for you, and knowing that this is just one example of a million ways to do this to help you. So, knowing that you're safe in these is very important. Of course, you're always safe, regardless of whether you're sleeping or whether you're awake. Your spiritual team is not going to let you hang out with anything that is not savory. or if it is, it's to teach you lessons that you are very powerful and you can send love to anything and diffuse the dark. So have no worries about that. Okay, so get comfortable, laying down with your eyes closed or in a comfortable seat with your eyes closed will be really good. Excuse me. I've still got a frog in my throat. Don't let that bother you. Okay, so noticing your breath going in and out, in and out, and just being aware of the breath naturally going with the flow in and out. And I would like for you to notice if there is any tensions in the body, they can be released, and relaxation can move profoundly through the body so there is no tension in the body, just deep, relaxing state of being where you can adjust your body if you need be to get profoundly relaxed with no worries, and just relax and enjoy how that feels to have a very relaxed body. Notice how easy the breath is and how easy it is for the body to be so relaxed. Great. So now I want you, with your mind's eye, imagine your left hand and imagine seeing or sensing the left hand of your opaque body gently lifting up, out, past your physical body. And so you can see your complete hand and arm of your opaque body gently waving at you. You may not see it. You will just sense there is an opaque left arm up past your physical body. And now you can imagine doing this with your right hand, where your opaque body is leaving your physical body and lifting up through your right hand and arm. And you can wave both of your opaque hands and arms above your body. And how easy that is to have both your opaque hands moving around in any which way. And now I want you to imagine lifting both your opaque legs up past your physical body, waving those opaque legs in the air with no worries and no care, and just noticing how it feels to have your opaque body limbs just up above you. Now you can relax and lay your opaque body back over your physical body. Well done. So easy to just imagine that. Now I want you to imagine your opaque body sitting up and standing up right next to your physical body. noticing how easy it is for your opaque body to stand and turn around and turn the other way around if you want to. You can move your opaque body any way you want. You can walk around your room. You can float in your room with your opaque body. You can even float to the ceiling if you want to with your opaque body. You can master this and control this any way you want to. So you are now in your opaque body, and you can wave your hands around through anything you want. So you could even, if you wanted to, walk through some furniture with your opaque body with no worries and no problems. You could even walk through a wall if you wanted to. So you are free to do whatever you want with your opaque body. So now I want you to imagine floating or flying up to the roof of your house or where you live, and simply floating. You may want to go through a window, or you may want to just imagine appearing there, and imagine what it would feel like to sit on top of the building you're in now with your opaque body, noticing anything that you want to, and seeing how that feels to be there in your opaque body. You can start thinking about if you wanted to fly around or just sitting still. Whatever you want to do with your opaque body. Now, while you are there on the roof of the building that you're in, you're noticing that you're safe with no worries and no problems. You're more than welcome now to call on anyone that you want to come and join you. And imagine what that would look like when you call them in. They may not want to be, or they may not be able to speak to you. It may be just the feelings they give you. However they want to communicate with you, you can just observe it and see how you feel. It may be a master guide that you want to connect to. It may be some other being. Whatever you want to connect to, you can call them in now. So you can continue having a conversation with them or a connection with them. Again, another time. You don't have to go to the roof of the building you're in right now. You may want to go to a beautiful park or a beautiful beach, somewhere where you want to explore. And you can get there any way you want to by floating with your opaque body or flying with your opaque body, you can control your opaque body however you want to.